America sent out an email, and she hadn't sent out a group email in quite some time, other than for her wedding, probably. And we all had to be on board in order for the show to be featured in the closing night ceremony and panel and so on. And I think all dozen of us responded within 14 or 16 hours. In fact, Caitlin and Emily, who run the festival, said it was the fastest response they'd ever had for getting a cast together.
Had you all been together since the show ended?
No. I mean, Vanessa had a wedding and America had a wedding, but a few of us were missing. It's been 8 years since we've been all together.
That's pretty incredible. And the
Yeah.
show itself, I mean, it was such a huge hit. Your character kind of, at first, not really that likable of a guy, but he kind of went through a transition.
He really did, and I call that the Betty effect. She taught him how to get in touch with his feelings. She kind of healed the big hole that Daniel Meade had in his soul from the upbringing he had and all the tumult and neglect from his wealthy parents and all that dysfunction. And she really, that was the thing that Silvio did so well in the writing, that there was a pervasive love that ping-ponged around with all the characters. Even when characters were fighting, there was still an underlying feeling of affection. And that's the affection that the cast had for one another that would come through. But we really grew a lot in those 4 years. And I think that there are a lot of stories left to tell. And I think we all feel that way, and it's kind of exciting to see that. And we were right on the edge of the advent of social media. If social media were around when we were shooting, there's no way the show would have been canceled, because there's no other show really still like it. Broke barriers, and still I think there's a kind of ability in the cast to cover drama and comedy, everything in between, that you don't see on television. There are maybe a few exceptions, but nothing that really sticks, because there's an investment that this cast and the writers had that I still haven't found. Such a large cast where you can facilitate so many storylines, and there's no ego. It's about servicing the story.
And it was a great story. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you.